This is not like the best place in the world, but you can crash, you know, it's alright. You don't have to worry about shit. Nobody fucks with you. And the gun bin served apart. Won't even fucking charge you for that shit. Fucking one time, he gave me some chicken one time and I saved it because it was special to me. So I keep it with me at night. Like if I don't have something to eat, I just kind of suck on the bone for a little while. With the dog, sucking on the bone, sucking on the bone. Dog's like a big old squirrel. That's all a dog is. Squirrels. If you're looking for nuts, that's what I'm saying. You want cheap nuts? Find out where the squirrels live, because they got all kind of nuts and acorns. They keep their nuts in trees. You know, I keep my nuts.
No.
I lost them 2 years ago.
It's sad, man. What happened?
Squirrel. Well, you know, you deal with shit, you get over it. I ain't getting no work, bro. Shit. But I ain't complaining about it. Fuck that.
Thought that was like the only benefit to being homeless is you didn't have to work.
There's not a whole lot of benefits to being homeless. There's certain freedoms. I don't pay taxes, and sometimes if I start a ruckus, I get to stay at the jail, which is not as bad as people make it out to be. All you need is court. Just court. That's all you need. You'll be all right. Coke and a pack of cigarettes. I knew this one lady. She was out here for about 6 months. I don't even know. Fucking, they came up. Policeman came up, took her off. She was causing a ruckus, and she never came back. Usually, you know, they ain't gone more than 2 or 3 days. I don't know if they locked her up for something bad, or she in a halfway house. She went back, you know, home to her mama like that little girl in that one movie with the motherfucker with the mohawk. I don't know. But, you know, I think she might be in the Congress now, like the Congresswoman. 'Cause that's where they get congressmen and senators. Strom Thurmond. One time, I saw Strom Thurmond on the corner over off 8th Street, sucking a dick. That's some bullshit, man. That motherfucker's a front. He's fronting. He's a poser, what kids call him. Posers. I see a lot of posers out here. Motherfuckers thinking they can hang them bums. They ain't real. Bums is hard. Bums know what it means to suck a dick. Bums know what it means to fucking suck a fucking chicken bone out your pocket at night because you fucking ain't got nothing else to do. I used to get work occasionally, just, you know, washing dishes or taking trash out, mainly when like some guy quit on them unexpectedly and they would bring me in for 2 days until they filled the position. So I'm kind of like, it's like being homeless is like working for a temp agency. You never know what the next day is gonna bring.
Kind of like an adventure being homeless then.
Yeah, that's what this life is. This whole life, not whether you're homeless or not. If it's, you know, you got ups and it's like a bowl of ice cream. You got ups and you got downs, and it's like you just sometimes when you're up and you know it. You're happy and you're down, and you don't know that you're really up. And that's the problem. And you know what my problem is?
No, man, what?
I don't know it. I got that problem.
So,
I'm up, but I don't know that. I can say it, but I don't know it. And you know what my other problem is?
What?
I'm scared of the number 13.
So what about panhandling, you know?
Well, the problem with panhandling is it all too often does not pan out. You know, just to use a pun, I didn't want to step in that direction right off just to start prunning on you. But it does not serve me well in the financial fiduciary monetary concept. And here's why. We used to do this thing where we would just say, excuse me, sir, over and over. Real like fancy, like, excuse me, sir. Like we want to drink a cup of tea and eat a biscuit what's got the fruit dried up and stuck in the middle, and the shit's got no butter on it, so it ain't worth a half a damn. But what we was doing was not getting us anywhere. So we got together. It was like Martha Ray and, or you know, whatever, you know, Jimmy Hoffa bullshit. We unionized, and we said, hey, this ain't doing shit. So we started talking, and it was like, well, we need to like earn our keep. So we decided we all gonna be performers, like we're gonna do little dances. So I went out and I did my little dance, and I did my little thing, and I started taking my clothes off because that's the way I see people dance. They said, hey, why don't you go out there and dance, Tommy? Maybe you could get some money that way. So I did what I did when I'd see what I do.
You started dancing to kind of earn your keep then.
Well, that's what you have to do when you have to do things.
Some other ways you used to get money out here.
One thing, what I would get these big trash bags. Now these are the big trash bags, and these are the kinds that you throw bodies away in. And there's a complicated reason that I'm familiar with that, but let's say the bag was not exactly clean when I got them. But I had heard that there was this place where you could go and you could take your cans, and well, you have to take them to the lottery office is what I heard. You take your metal cans to the lottery office, and then they take them to this facility. They got this machine, and it crushes them down, and then they got some sort of oven or fire or flame or cooking thing, kiln, and they would take that fire and they would superheat the metal, and it would melt it down into this liquid form, like metal lava, and then they would dry it out. They could lay it down like a sheet, and they could use it to make more cans. And I thought, that's crazy, but if somebody says something, it's true. I mean, that's basically what you can understand. Even if it's not true, it's true. It's true on some level, because there's different levels of truth, and what's true may not be true, but you can rest damn sure it's fucking true. Now, so I took the bags. I had maybe 3 or 4, and as I said, big, heavy-duty bags, body dumping bags. I took them to the lottery office, and they said, you can't do that here. You got to go to a Seasika Center. And I said, what's a Seasika Center? And then the lady just got mad, like I had insulted her for being loud, but the bitch looked like she couldn't hear none. She had hair all coming down in her ears. I thought maybe I'm gonna have to speak up to this lady. She didn't like that. So then the police got involved again, and I got thrown out, and they took my cans, and then I was questioned about something else, and they took some samples from my skin and my blood and my hair and my urine and my semen. Shit. It was still better than when I worked, because I used to have a job.
Mm-hmm. What'd you do?
I was removing asbestos from schools.
You know, that's really dangerous, man.
Yeah, but they give you one of them like white paper masks what the doctors used to wear on them TV shows.
Oh well, all right.
And then they only had one glove. So I tried to switch it between my hands, but that don't work. Something about the thumb, like it looks the same. Like I look down, they look the same, but when you put them in gloves, something ain't right. It's backwards. And I just want to say this because I kind of got off I got off the bus at the wrong whorehouse, if you want to say it like that, to be colloquial about it. I got off the bus at the wrong horse. And I went in the back, and I stuck my feet in the water, and I fucking nearly drowned just from my feet in the water. And I know this is like a simile, like a meta-analogy kind of thing. It's a way to describe. It's figurative language. But when I was pulling the asbestos off the ceilings, or it was like, it's not off the ceilings, it's inside the ceilings. But when I was pulling that off, I remember thinking, I'm blessed. I am blessed. And then the job ended because we was done with all the schools. And I was like, well, what can I do now? And they said, I don't know. We ain't doing this no more. Go fuck yourself. And I said, okay. And I punched that motherfucker. I did. And it's not like an acceptable behavior. And I did actually wind up doing a little bit of time for that. Not none of this 2 or 3 day shit. It was only a couple of months, and it wasn't a big deal. I had a cork. It's all right. I had a cork and a pack of cools, and some Virginia Slims. Because I'll tell you one thing, some of them boys in prison like them Virginia Slims. And that's not me trying to be coy. I'm saying they fucking like anal fucking. That's all I'm saying. And we call that liking Virginia Slims out here in my place. But yeah, I never got them cans back.